Morning, folks. It's 7:22 a.m. 10/10/2016. The heck day is it? Monday. Yeah, Monday. 10/10/2016. From right to left. That's intuitive self, completion for understanding, complete self, completion of self. Whole being your whole self. Get that screen out of the way so I don't have to look at it. I did a video last night that I'm saving to my personal log, but I'm making this one now to replace it. I've been doing everything I can always for everyone. Excuse me. I've had good friends that didn't understand it. And I've had other people literally just get in my face. Well, not like, physical face, but just literally, what the hell's the matter with you kind of thing. That's what I am. It's what I do. It's what I'm happy doing, and I like taking care of other people, which includes animals, plants. They're people too. To me, anything made of, anything that has spirit within it, sentient energy, is people. The energy's starting to pick up just a little bit. There it goes again. In a lot of my videos, they'll start off slow and get a little faster. Excuse me, I've already been up doing stuff. Every time you see one of the videos, the first thing I do is get Herky new bowls with his filtered water and his medicine. Folks, I've been trying to do everything I can for you from the get-go. I don't have the time to be able to reach a lot of you. There's a lot of you that would, that can't afford a crank up, and you really deserve it. I can't get to you through this body. That doesn't mean I'm not doing something for you. And when I say me, it gets a little confusing sometimes. This is a physical body. There is still some spirit inside of me that came from the planet originally, from Gaia. A lot of it's been taken out. One of the hardest things for me to do is to deal with it. And there's some of it that's really cool and understands, and it's not a problem, but it can break off in smaller pieces. A lot of you, before we have a consult, a lot of you, more than half of you, have felt me in your head before the crank up, like a couple of weeks before. Maybe even before you decided you're going to do it, because it was already known you would be. That's what I am inside. That's Arae's primary focal point. That's who and what I am. But I am also this body, J. Essex, or John David Essex, my legal name, with this part of the planetary energy in there. So, but when I say I'm doing something, I'm talking about myself. As the vast majority of what I am is this Arae's primary focal point. I can't talk about it like it's something else it's not. The field is part of what I am. Doesn't matter who likes it or doesn't, or who believes it or who doesn't. That's a fact. I don't go running around to all you different people. I'm already there. I lost the ability to astral project years ago, because as I kept taking out the strong source on the other side that was problematic, there was nothing left that was as strong as what Arae's primary focal point is. So that's when I had to take over doing that. It's kind of insane sometimes. It's hard for people to understand this, and it's even it's about impossible for someone to just believe it straight off, because there's not enough information where you can make any kind of a hurried decision. But that's fine. It doesn't matter. You're going to get to where you need to be, and you're going to have help getting there. That's what matters. Okay. I'm not a self-conscious, child or person or whatever. That's obvious. I have an innate love for everything and a desire to protect everything. That's what I am. That's how I feel best about myself, but that's the only way I can feel natural. And I'm very anxious to leave so I can take care of that. And my day's coming. I know what month I'm leaving. Unless it comes a little bit earlier. That's a little deal I made with the other side. Gave them a certain amount of time. When I make a decision anyway, about something that's going to happen, something I'm in control of, I literally make a change in the timeline on the other side. They see that. And when I gave them that much more time, which is early next year, here we go again. The head's growing. I'm so tired of this. A lot of the videos, I'll start like this, and then I start energizing my own body from outside so I can talk and do stuff and get the word out, or put the words out of my mouth. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not elevating my energy level right now. I'm just being the way I normally am. It's a pain in the butt. It's like half dead. No big wussy J, just saying. Part of my anxiousness to get home, to be relieved, so I can go to work. Anyway, I'll get cranked up. There's a couple of videos I saw right at the very end. I got shut down so hard, and the camera actually caught it twice, where it's just, I just actually shut down. But this is kind of what I'm like most of the time. Me and Herky. Anyway, there's a jolt. Anyway, when you feel your head getting thicker, pressure in your head, something going on in there, when your heart starts picking up beats, flowing, you feel it flowing, not like a heart attack, it just starts flowing a little more. Sometimes feel a little lighter, but it just starts pumping more. Not like you're afraid, it's not frantic, it just starts picking up pace, feels a little different. Or when your stomach starts twisting, and it's literally, it's like you partially feel like you're hungry, and you also partially feel like you want to get sick, vomit. That's your solar plexus being worked on. Folks, all of you are changing. Your DNA is changing. It's not the same as one of these crank-ups. It cannot be. It's not right for the people that have put out all this money over whatever, 3 years or something, whatever, who have been supporting this awakening for other people. But when you all get out of your bodies, there's a cleansing coming. I got to go first, but there'll be a cleansing, and everyone gets cleaned of all their anxieties, of their abuse frequencies. Everyone's going to get cleaned, and everyone's going to be cranked up to where it's equal across the board as long as someone doesn't have issues. So if you're not having a life where you have that kind of money made available, you're still going to get it. Okay, you're getting something now, and you'll get more later. When you get home, then it's all going to equal out. There's no other way to do it and be fair about it. But it's fine. That'll work just fine. The more you have to do with getting this stuff done, helping everyone awaken, the more you're going to get cranked up. Okay? And again, it's not like a regular crank up. I'm sorry. That won't happen. It's like initializing it, okay? Something to help. It's not fair that you don't get something and you need it to do what needs to be done. But those people I crank up, that's strong. And it's this other change that happened to my energy, May 2013, when it mutated into something else, fighting the original, first being male and female for the last time. The large parts of them. That's what's in me moving around. It's all settled down, and that's what's coming out. I was talking with Siobhan yesterday. I said, "Take a look at my DNA. What do you see?" And she started saying silver. She said silver, and then she stopped, and she's saying, "Wait a minute. It's always gold. What's going on with the silver?" That's relative to the new DNA change, folks. None of you are loved more than anyone else. Okay, I mean, I really love my Lily, my family very much, but I love everything. I would give my life for whatever needs that to happen for, whenever it's necessary. And that puts a smile on my face. I'm wearing this smile. It's a soft one, but I'm wearing it for a reason. That's when I feel good, when I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm sorry if I can't reach you to do this. Whatever, there's about there's over 3% of our population is waking up. We have well over 6 billion people on the planet. What's 3% of that? A lot, folks. I can't get to everyone like that. But outside of energy, I am. There's scientists that have actually been saying last year and a half, human DNA is changing, and they don't know what to make of it. Now, DNA will always change a little here and there, but they're talking about radical change into something else, and they don't quite understand what it is. I do. It's time for things to evolve. It's time for us to get caught up with our other friends out in space. Their bodies are different. So, and some of these other people that are here to take care of you when I'm gone, Siobhan and Stephanie Sedgwick out in Australia, she's very strong. They've both been approached on Facebook. Stephanie got approached by some guy who's some kind of Air Force out there, some kind of Air Force gentleman. And Siobhan was some guy tried to get a hold of her, some kind of military thing. He's like a lieutenant in some type of military intelligence group. They're trying to be sneaky. They're trying to get in with some of these power hitters. And see, Stephanie Sedgwick, she's really strong. She's not on the spiritual foundation yet. Folks, all your emails, all the videos, everything is being recorded, and then what's not doesn't seem to hold value, what doesn't meet certain parameters, or what's not locked onto, is just deleted. Every conversation I've had since 2008, as soon as the NSA realized who the hell I am, what I am inside, they kind of knew before I did, really. They've all been, recorded, whatever. No big deal. See, they don't understand. They think when I'm dead, when this body's dead, that that's it. And then the other ones take over. No. I hate to sound like, excuse me, I hate to sound like something out of a Star Trek movie. When this body dies and I'm released, then I'm me. And those things that I told you that'll happen and change that'll happen, it will, because I'm going to bring it. Not J. Essex, not John David Essex, not this body. That's what I really am. And it's no whoopee-doo J, man. It's just so many of you, the vast majority of everyone on the planet, have no idea who they really are. It's like everyone's asleep. Excuse me, those of you that listen to me, many of you, over 60% of you anyway, right now, when you hear this video, a little over 60% of you are definitely people that are going to become more awake yourself and help others awaken to who they are. There's no religion, there's no philosophy, there's no special anything except for you and everything else that's out here. It's just what it is. So I just wanted to put that out there. There's a lot of stuff happening. You're here at a really cool time. This is the rebirth of creation. It's almost like the rebirth of a nation, but it's the rebirth of all creation. And it's just started. I spent some time talking with one of the DROC council members yesterday, but Lily, Mayor Lily, part of Lily from inside Marilyn Monroe, she and part of Tiger Lily were both in my head, just literally knocked me on my butt. Changing this DNA, my head's changing again. I'm not tired of doing my job, but I'm, this activate, deactivate, activate, deactivate, grow, shrink, you get tired of it, but whatever. It's easier to deal with when I have an end game for my life, for this physical body's life. I would expect that they'll take care of it, but if not, that's just not a problem. Some of your other folks can slow the, some of your, whatever, there's different people who have meditated for years. They can actually slow their heartbeat down and stuff. And folks, my health is so bad, and my physical condition is so bad that it's easy just to let go. So anyway, I mainly wanted to say thank you to everyone who's been contributing by getting cranked up. It helps you, and it's a permanent thing. But thank you for helping everyone else wake up. You're not throwing away your money. Of course, you're not throwing away for what you're getting. And those who don't have the money and everything, don't think you've been forgotten, because you haven't. Folks, I'm a tired, beat up body, and there's not much left. I can only do so little, and there's more than I could ever get done that I have to do. Therefore, I have no free time. Sometimes I say the hell with it, and I'll go somewhere, sit down, and have a drink or, glass of wine. I don't like doing it too much, because you can tell that I'm on the way out. So, and it's just hanging there. It's like you want to play tennis, you're ready for the game, they serve it, and the ball gets near you and just hangs in the air. You can't reach it. It's in the sky, it's in the air, but it won't come down. And you're sitting there waiting and waiting. As you know from one of my recent videos, the Ascended Master thing, I'm not trying to pick on anyone whose thought process is that, but I'm making a joke out of myself so that you can, or my actions. I'm acting like a clown because I want you to understand that, laugh at me, put the laugh on me, but in the back of your mind, I want you to understand there is no such thing. I didn't just make a joke about a situation and then let it go. That's how I introduced the topic. I don't want people to be self-conscious when they start looking at themselves, and when you're dealing with themselves, that's kind of easy to happen, isn't it? Can make sense. There's so much stuff out there that's just wrong because no one knew. That's one reason I had to come. One last time. Anyway, look, folks, I love you. Take care. Thank you, those of you who have been helping. Thank you so much. And you will receive thanks. You really will. Don't look for a new car or something like that. Just help along the way. And those of you that couldn't, you're going to feel. Those of you that want it, need it, you're going to feel your head get a little thicker. You'll feel your heart flutter from time to time. Every once in a while you feel a little bit cold. You're going to get something very soft. You're still going to get it. Don't ever think that you've been discarded. Don't ever think that you don't matter. Don't ever think that you're not loved, because you are. Change is coming, and it's past about time. Folks, I love you, man. Take care and have a good one.